Hey Raiders! Breaking news. Raiders make surprise decision on Josh Jacobs. This changes everything. Check out how this story unfolds right now. But first, check if you are already subscribed to our channel, so you don't miss any news. In the 2022 season, Jacobs led the NFL in rushing yards, achieving an impressive total of 1,658 yards. However, in 2023, his performance dropped drastically, reaching just 805 yards, which placed him in a modest 25th position in the league. This drop in production could be costly for Jacobs, as he will become a free agent this offseason. During training camp last year, Jacobs got a modest raise from the franchise tag the Raiders placed on him. However, his hip injury caused him to miss the final 4 games of the season, and his replacement, Zamir White, excelled, totaling 397 yards in those games. Free agency is approaching, but there's still a chance the Raiders could surprise and place the franchise tag on Jacobs again. At least that's what many believe. According to projections, the franchise tag for running backs would be around $11.30 to $12.40 million. However, Jacobs is projected to have a market value of less than $10.6 million per year. PFF estimates he could sign a 3-year deal worth $34.5 million, while Spotrac projects a 4-year deal worth $40.2 million. Opting for a long-term contract rather than a franchise tag would give the Raiders a greater commitment, but it would also take away the security of evaluating Jacobs for another year before making a final decision. That's because if he doesn't bounce back to his 2022 form, the team could decide to let him leave after next season. Additionally, we have to take into consideration new general manager Tom Telesco's view of Jacobs and his value for a long-term contract. Although coach Antonio Pierce praised Jacobs on numerous occasions last year, Telesco doesn't have the same loyalty toward the player. The Raiders have other needs to address this offseason, such as the offensive line, the defensive backfield and, of course, the quarterback position. Due to Zamir White's production late last season, signing a running back may not be as high of a priority. Finally, the franchise is an option if the Raiders don't want to commit to Jacobs long-term. But what about Raiders? What do you think of Jacobs' situation? Leave your opinions in the comments.